This is my Horizon T500. You've probably seen a video that I have out there on how to replace the running belt and the deck. Today we're going to go in and we're going to replace this chewed up bad drive belt. So let's get started on that. So I've taken off the end cap already. There's a couple screws underneath that need to come out, and then this just slides off. The side rail here is just going to go in this groove, slides in, and then this slides backwards. I've taken that out, and the motor cap here that covers the motor, I've already taken that out. So the first thing we want to do is we want to loosen up the belt. So we're not going to take the deck off and everything that normally they'd want you to do. We're gonna do a little quicker. We're gonna loosen the belt up to have some play, and then we're going to take this off. My plans are to slide the new belt in through and then have access to it, so we don't have to take everything off. So let's get started doing that. I'm going to use the Allen wrench that they sent, and at the end we're just going to spin this. I want as much play as I can get. So it gets butted up here. Do the same over here. And don't forget, make sure you've unplugged your equipment before you start doing anything with it. So this one's butted up here. I've got some play. Moving that around fairly easily. Now we're going to go up and do the same thing up front. The tool they give us isn't small enough to fit in here, so I'm going to use just a traditional Allen wrench to loosen this up. Remember, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. Now this is going to have to come all the way out. Now that I've got that out, I can go take the actual drive belt out. And to take the drive belt off, you want to kind of start spinning it so it starts to come off. I prefer to do the one on the back first. You want to spin it kind of at an angle. Each little rib falls off. And now we can fish this through. Nope. So now we're going to replace that with the new one. So we're going to start on this side. So I am going to put this in just to bring the wheel over there back. make putting the belt on a little bit easier. So our belt isn't going to go on as easily as it came off, since we had a stretched out belt. It came off fairly easy. We're going to loosen these two bolts right here. And these two bolts, I've loosened them. And you can see that the motor is attached to the frame by that. We're then going to pick the treadmill up. So we're just going to grab it, bring it up, and then we have these two that we're going to loosen. And when we loosen these, that's bringing the motor in towards us. So we're going to check now to see if the belt will go on. So we're going to drop it down. Push the motor forward. Okay, so now my belt is on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go underneath, and we're going to tighten those up underneath, and then come back up and tighten the motor down. And we'll be all set and ready to go. You might need a little bit of adjustment. I would recommend, while you've got the cover off, clean up all the gook. There's nothing really under there to lube, but we do want to clean up all the dust and grime and hair and pieces of the old belt. And we'll be all set to go for a few more miles. I hope this helped, and good luck.